Hello and welcome to a new episode of Tech Talk on Trust TV, where we talk technology. Today, we focus on a controversial and fast-rising trend, cryptocurrency scams. With Nigeria ranking among the top countries for cryptocurrency adoption, thousands of Nigerians have embraced digital currencies. But alongside the opportunities, scams are everywhere, with people losing life savings to fraudulent schemes. So is cryptocurrency itself a scam? Or are Nigerians falling victim because of poor regulation, misinformation, and greed? To help us unpack this, I'm joined by Umar Muktar, a cryptocurrency expert. But as always, before we begin, let's take a report on today's topic of discussion. My name is Dorcas Yakubuzala. Thank you so much for joining us. In recent years, cryptocurrency has exploded in popularity across Nigeria, offering promises of financial freedom, quick profits, and borderless banking. But behind the digital gold rush, a darker trend has emerged: a sharp rise in crypto scams. According to data from Chain Analysis and the Nigerian Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, Nigeria ranks among the top countries affected by crypto-related fraud. Victims often lose millions of naira to fake trading platforms, Ponzi schemes, and fraudulent investment apps disguised as legitimate crypto businesses. So who's to blame? Part of the problem lies in the lack of regulation. While the Central Bank of Nigeria banned banks from handling crypto transactions in 2021, enforcement has been inconsistent. This gray area has created space for scammers to thrive, operating online with little fear of consequences. But it's not just regulators. Social media influencers and self-proclaimed crypto experts also share some blame. Many promote shady projects for quick cash, luring followers into schemes that ultimately collapse with no accountability. Then there's the issue of public awareness. A large number of Nigerians, especially youths, are jumping into crypto without proper education or understanding of the risks. In a country battling high unemployment and inflation, the appeal of quick profits is hard to resist. In the end, the blame is shared. Regulators must build clearer frameworks. Social media platforms must take responsibility, and citizens must be better informed. Because if we don't tackle this head-on, the promise of crypto could become just another digital deception. Many thanks for staying with us. In case you just joined in, the program is Tech Talk on Trust TV. With me in the studio now is Muktar, a cryptocurrency expert. You're welcome to the program.
Thank you very much.
I forgot to call the complete name. Umar Muktar, you're welcome. All right, so I would like to begin with this question. Is cryptocurrency a scam? Or are Nigerians just, speaking because of what they see online? Or what is really making them think cryptocurrency is a scam?
Well, sincerely, just like every other business, there are scams.
Okay.
There are scams in any business you can think of, not just cryptocurrency. And cryptocurrency is not special. That would say that there are not scams in cryptocurrencies. We have scams in cryptocurrencies. Take a look at what happened to, I think, CBEX, or what's the name of the platform? It scammed Nigerians, I think, over 50 billion or thereabout. Yes, so some cryptocurrency projects actually scams. And the reason why Nigerians fall into those scams is most Nigerians want to get rich quick.
Okay.
And they feel cryptocurrency is the only way they can get rich quick. And that's why it's so easy for us to fall into those Ponzi schemes. But yes, there are some scam aspect in the cryptocurrencies. Like I said, every other business has scam aspect, and they have the actual real aspect.
I think why so many Nigerians want to go into cryptocurrency because they feel it's like a get-rich-quick, way, or stuff like that. It's because before we started recording behind the camera, you said something about losing a large amount of money. Six figures, yes. And you're perfectly okay. So one would think it gets rich quick.
No, it's not a get rich quick.
Oh, really?
It's not a get rich quick. The thing is this: most people assume that they just come into the space and then maybe flip their $20 into thousands of dollars. It's not like that. You need to have what? First of all, you need to have the knowledge. There's no any business you can do in this world without the knowledge. The reason why most Nigerians are falling into the scam aspect of cryptocurrency is because we don't want to seek the knowledge. We just want to make the money immediately. Right? That is the reason why most of us are falling into all of these Ponzi schemes. And of course, yes, in cryptocurrency, you can make quick gains. There's possibility of you making quick gains, but how do you make those quick gains? Knowledge. You need to have the knowledge first. I always tell my student that without the knowledge, you should not even be anywhere close to cryptocurrency. I think cryptocurrency is a business that you can come in with 1 billion naira right now and lose everything within snap of a finger. Yes, because you don't know what you're doing. But if you know what you're doing, you can leverage on the volatility of the market and make crazy amount of money.
Wow.
Serious amount of money, yes. So me losing the amount I told you I've lost, it's okay for me to lose such amount. It depends on the amount of money I'm using as my capital, as my trading capital, and also amount is also depends on my risk tolerance. How much am I willing to lose per trade?
Wow.
You understand? There are some people that their entire trading capital is the amount of money I've just lost, and there are some people that the amount of money I just lost is like 5% of the money that I'm using to trade. So it all boils down to your risk tolerance and then the knowledge that you have on the market. So even if you are profitable like I am, of course, losses would come here and there. There is not any business that, even Dangote himself, record losses, of course. So there's not any business that doesn't come with that.
Yeah, so, since we've established the fact that there are crypto scams, how would you differentiate crypto scams from legit or legitimate cryptocurrencies?
Okay, so like I said, first of all, if you're interested in investing into cryptocurrencies, you first of all need the knowledge. Okay. I can tell you 10,000 ways to know that this cryptocurrency asset is a scam. But if you don't have the knowledge, one can easily fall into them, right? So how do you know if this cryptocurrency is a scam? First of all, any cryptocurrency platform or any companies or institutions that are promising you specific amount of gains, 100% scams.
Wow.
There's no certainty in cryptocurrency, not just cryptocurrency. In the international financial market, there's no certainty. There's no certainty in commodities. There's no certainty in stocks. There's no certainty in in options. So just like that, there's also no certainty in cryptocurrency. So the minute you get an institution telling you that they are going to give you XYZ amount of profit monthly, just know that that's a scam. Nobody can give you that. And the minute you also hear companies saying that you give them your money, they trade for you, but you have access to the platform. CBEX give the same thing. They tell you that you just fund your wallet, you'll be the one to take the trades. And they are in control of the money, but you'll be the one to take the trades. That was a special way to make people feel they're in control of the money. They're not in control of their money. And what happened at the end of the day? They just went down. And I think about 50-something billion was lost. So there are a lot of scams, like I said, but first of all, you need the knowledge first. Enroll yourself into an academy, be able to tell, okay, this is cryptocurrency, this is what it means, this is what it entails. These are the do's, these are the don'ts. These are how you be able to spot out scams, and these are how you be able to spot out cryptos that are not scams. So first of all, seek for knowledge.
Okay. Yes. So it sort of sounds like gambling because, take for example myself, I come to work for an entire month. I know how much I'm going to be paid. But with cryptocurrency, there's no certainty. So what keeps people there when you know I can invest my entire savings here and tomorrow everything is just gone? Okay.
You can't take a little bit of gambling out of cryptocurrency, not even cryptocurrency, any financial market. You can't take away that little sense of gambling. Yeah, there is a little sense of gambling in it. But the entire life we are living is gambling. You said you know how much you earn per month. You are not free. There's no financial freedom there. Okay. I can wake up this morning before I came here. I was in a trade. I think I'm still in the trade. And I was already up about 3.5 million.
Wow.
How much have you made this morning? So that's the point.
We shouldn't go there.
So you need to take risks. Okay. Of course, you can lose money, but like I said, there's what we call risk tolerance. I think in the entire world, there's no business that you can tell yourself that this is the amount of money I'm willing to lose. It's only the cryptocurrency market to give you that. You can come in with $1,000 and tell yourself that I don't want to lose more than $50 out of this $1,000. And it will go that way for you. But there's not any business that can give you that. Let's take, for instance, you're a farmer. You have a farm. You invested like 30 million in the farm. And you went to your house and sleep. The next morning you come, Fulani headsmen have sent their cows into your farm and they've squandered everything. Is there any stop loss there? You can't stop the loss. But me as a financial trader or as a financial expert, I can be in a trade and tell myself that if this trade should go against me, I don't want to lose more than 2% of my capital. And that is the only amount that I'll be able to lose. So it gives me flexibility, I control my funds, and it also gives me what? Financial freedom.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right, so to this question, from our introduction, we learned that Nigeria has one of the highest crypto adoption rates in the world. What do you think is the driving force behind this?
Well, I think the reason is because I think over 60% Nigerians are youth, if I'm not mistaken. 60% or even more than that are youth. And if you look at the entire financial market, mostly in Nigeria, is the youth that are really involved, not, let's say, from age from 50 upward, they're not really involved. They are so used to traditional ways of making money. If I should introduce myself to somebody, maybe someone in like 50 or 60, and I tell you that I am a crypto trader, he looks at me like, does this guy know what he's doing?
But
what I have achieved at my very little age, he probably might not even achieve it if he should have the opportunity to come back again and still choose still make the same choices he made. Right? So the reason why no, but that's the truth. That's not the truth. Nigerians are so, not just Nigerians anyways, older people are so used to buy, sell.
Yeah.
Right? They are used to traditional ways of making money. Look at Web3, for instance. Web3 is so wide to the point that you can make crazy amount of money in a day in Web3 that a regular banker will not even make in 1 year. You can make it in 1 day in Web3. And it's not gambling. It's just you knowing what way you need to follow to make money. That's just it. So the reason why Nigeria, you see that the youths are more into cryptocurrency is because the reason why you see that in Nigeria, the youths are more into cryptocurrency is because we are like, how do I put it? We are different from our parent. Like I said, our parents are used to traditional way of making money, but we are used to other ways of making money. We know that there are other ways of making money. In the cryptocurrency market, I think about 5 billion naira circulates, trading volume, 500 billion naira circulates every day in cryptocurrency. Where do you think that money is coming from? It's from people, right? And most of those people in other parts of the world are not even the youth. Look at America, for instance. The largest holder of BTC is above 70 years old.
I mean,
Trump is pro-crypto, what do you call it, president. America has never had a president that is interested in crypto like President Donald Trump. Yeah. But there's somebody in Nigeria, a civil servant in Nigeria will tell you that crypto is a scam. Yeah. Why the president of the United States is telling you that he's going to invest billions of dollars in crypto. So we need to wake up, sincerely. We need to wake up. Yeah.
I would like to touch on this trend where crypto scams use influencers to push, coins like meme coins. I don't even know if there's any legit meme coin out there.
Most people, especially the influencers you just talked about, they just want to make as much money as they can. I get those type of offers. Some people come to me, I just started a project, and because I have a community, I have a very large community on Telegram and on Instagram. They'll come to me and offer me XYZ amount of money. Sometimes they even offer me $10,000. You can imagine, they hold me $10,000.
Wow.
They can offer me $10,000 to advertise their project, and most of them are actually scams. But because Nigerian youths, like I said, really want to make money quickly, those people come to them and they take the deal and ask people to invest. They invest their monies and they get robbed at the end of the day. So for we to be able to fight that, we personally, those that call themselves the crypto mentors, need to sit down and tell themselves that there are better ways to do this. If those type of people come to you and you don't take the offer, they'll stop coming. And if all mentors would agree that any cryptocurrency project that doesn't sit well with them personally, they are not going to push it. I'm sure all of these people bringing Ponzi schemes will definitely look for another way to push out their Ponzi schemes. And the only way that they can push out that Ponzi scheme is, for instance, me, I have a community. If I should tell my community to go and invest on this, they are going to do that blindly, thinking that I have done my research, and I know that project is a solid project. But I could just come, take few bucks from one or two people. In fact, I can even sit behind my own table and maybe just do my own coin and then ask them to invest. They invest and then I rock them. And in Nigeria, the whole cryptocurrency market is so porous. There's no regulation, nothing. So anybody can just come with virtually anything and then just make money, rock people and leave. And then people begin to lose life savings and all of that.
I think the problem with the Nigerian sector or the Nigerian government is the fact that they still don't want to accept that you can actually make a living off cryptocurrency? I think. I don't know.
Like I said earlier.
Okay. So still back to the Nigerian. Are we about to say something?
Yeah, I was about to say something.
Okay.
You know, I told you earlier, I said those that are really interested in crypto are the youths.
Yeah.
And the older people, they are so used to one way of making money. The reason why Nigerian government has not yet regularized cryptocurrency is because they don't even have an understanding. And they don't want to understand.
Yeah.
Believe me sincerely, if we have a younger president, we have probably young people advising the president, they will see that cryptocurrency is the way. American government is doing it. Anything America is doing, you should know that it has one or two things that will benefit even the government itself. But the reason why we are not seeing that here in Nigeria is because they don't understand it and they don't want to understand it. That's just the truth.
So at least Umar Muktar is saying if we don't have a young president, we should at least have young people
that can
advise the president. So yeah, I'm still talking about the Nigerian government. What's your take on the CBN's previous ban and the state at which cryptocurrency is at right now?
Well, when CBN banned cryptocurrency, I think I was new in the entire market.
Yeah.
But one thing I found out is banning cryptocurrency that they did that time was the wrongest call ever. When I came to cryptocurrency, I saw that banks could actually sell USDT to you. USDT is like a dollar, US dollar. It's pegged to US dollars. So banks then could sell USDT to you. But suddenly they stopped because I think the previous late President Muhammad Buhari gave out an order that banks should stop. In fact, they just banned cryptocurrency. But even when they banned it, we were still trading. The reason why they even went as far as banning it was because they do not understand it. There's no way you cannot, as long as I have a smartphone, the only way they can ban cryptocurrency is to say that today Nigeria doesn't have access to the internet. As long as there's smartphones, as long as there are access to internet, cryptocurrency cannot be banned. And for me, I feel Nigerian government should try as much as possible to understand what cryptocurrency is. There are several ways where the government itself would make money out of cryptocurrency. Yes, I think I saw it this morning before I came here, that in 2024, Nigeria government remittance rose about 46% That is money diaspora sent to Nigeria. Do you know that if Nigerian government, right, would try as much as possible to understand cryptocurrency, they are still going to make money out of those remittances. Most Nigerians remit through Western Union. But do you know that there are some people that remit via P2P? What do you call it? Binance, Bybit, all those apps. They remit. What happens to that? Government doesn't even know about that.
They don't want to know.
Exactly, they don't want to know. I can decide to sell it. I am also into properties. I can sell a house to somebody that is in the US and he will pay me through Bybit. Government doesn't have an idea. So that is what I'm saying. They need to sit down, learn it, get the professionals, not me, not necessarily myself. Get the professionals, sit down and understand what does this thing mean, and then from there they could find ways to make money out of the business to themselves. Yeah.
So back to the topic of discussion, I know you have mentioned a few red flags people should look out for when investing in cryptocurrencies, but I want you to outline a few, maybe 5 or more.
Okay. Number
one.
Red flags, yeah. Number 1, like I said, any company coming to tell you that they are going to give specific amount of money, monthly, daily, or weekly, or whatever, just run. Those guys are scammers. That is number 1.
Yeah.
Number 2, any company that will tell you that invest with us, you don't have control over your funds, invest with us, just run away.
Wow.
Yeah, just run away. And there's something again, as a trader, you need to be able to spot out those platforms that you can trade with. There's nobody that would come and tell you that, no company will come and tell you that you should sign up on Bybit and then give them your login and you start making money. No, they will not tell you that because they know that they cannot scam you using those international exchange. That's why they come with their own exchange. CBEX came with their own exchange. They had their own designed exchange. So any platform that's telling, or any company that's telling you that you need to download their own app, invest your money into their own app, do not do that. I think that I've given you like about 3, right?
Yeah.
Maybe the rest you will do them in my classes.
I used to sit and wonder, why would you use your brain to create something like that, and all with the intention of scamming people? I wonder how these people think sometimes.
Well, I'm not one of them, so I can tell you.
I mean, since you have an academy and you have the platform, I think people like you should also do well to let people know. I mean, time to time, educate people on these scammers? Oh, nice.
Yeah, I do educate not just those in my academy. I have a community, like I said. I do educate those in my community about those scams.
But people don't learn.
They come every day. Those scams, and they change tactics every day. Today they will come with this style. Tomorrow they will come with another style. But one thing that is unique is that they always promise you certain gains, and they promise that you are not going to incur any losses. Me personally, I trade my own money, and I just told you how much I've lost. So there's nobody that will tell you that there are no losses. No, it's impossible. It's impossible.
So we've spoken about the regulation of or the ban that CBN placed on cryptocurrencies years ago. So what kind of regulation do you think will protect the Nigerian cryptocurrency space?
Okay, first thing first, right? The Nigerian government should try as much as possible to license all those cryptocurrency exchange.
Okay.
Companies like Binance, they are not licensed in Nigeria. Companies like Bybit, they are not licensed in Nigeria. Bitget, they are not licensed in Nigeria. And these are the top cryptocurrency exchanges that we have out there. I think Binance has about 26 million users daily. And out of that 26 million users, trust me, a lot of them are Nigerians. A lot of them are Nigerians. And the government doesn't even have an idea what they are doing. That's why you see a young guy driving a Benz today, and the next thing everybody will start thinking that is Yao. Because nobody has an idea. If the government should come in, try as much as possible to look at what these people are doing, regularize the whole thing, right? It will save Nigerians from investing into scams, and it will also help Nigerian government in generating more funds. You can imagine if I'm to send $1 million to somebody right now, maybe let's say in America, the only amount I'm going to be charged is $1.
Wow.
I'm going to be charged $1. Where's that $1 going to? It's going to Binance. And as a Nigerian, I transferred $1 million in Nigerian soil to someone in the United States, and my government is not taxing that platform. It doesn't make sense.
I think that's why people keep saying that the cryptocurrency space is not regulated.
It's not regulated.
It's not regulated.
At all.
So many scams. So the Nigerian government is worried about how much is coming into your account. I watched a YouTube video of a creator that was arrested by the EFCC because they saw the amount of money that was coming to his account. So I'm just saying, what if he had used Binance or all other platforms?
Exactly, you could have used platforms like Binance. Let me tell you something. I can trade right now and have like let's say $1 million in my account. I'm just giving an example. I can have like $1 million on my Bybit account, and there's a new law that I think Nigerian government asked the banks to give them details of Nigerians that transacted more than 5 million naira in a month. I can have $1 billion in my Bybit account, and I'll transact less than $5 million in a month. Yes, I can do it. Why? Wow. Because the money I have is on Binance, for instance. Nigerian government has no view
of that,
right? Anytime I just need little funds, I'll just convert my dollar into naira. Maybe I'll just convert like $1,000 or $2,000, 2 million naira, and I'll do my thing. Nigerian government would of course they would ignore my account, because why? I don't even have up to that amount of money that they are saying that anybody that transacts 5 million naira volume should be reported, and I have millions of dollars in my private account. Why? So if the Nigerian government, like I said, would agree to come into this space, right? They are going to see that there is a lot. In fact, they are going to see that Nigerians have so much money. Nigerian government will not even take loans from other countries. They will take loans from Nigerians, because Nigerians have money, and the money is in most of these platforms. But the Nigerian government doesn't have an idea. So that's another big problem. So there's no regulation at all. There's no regulation.
I think the Nigerian government have to do something about that. They have
to do something about that.
Yeah. So we've heard about eNaira. I'm pretty sure you've heard about that. Course, yeah. Do you think eNaira can coexist with other cryptocurrencies?
Yes. eNaira would have been, I think the issue with eNaira was, it wasn't even, the idea wasn't the problem. The problem was the implementation. Let me put it that way. The problem was the implementation. You can't just come up with eNaira and then, with the way Nigerians don't trust the government, you can't just come up with eNaira and expect Nigerians to start making use of it.
Yeah.
First, get to the root cause of the problem. What is the root cause of this problem? It's the cryptocurrency that you don't understand. Now have a clear understanding of what cryptocurrency means, and then you can come up with something. Now that we have the eNaira, of course, you can still make something out of it. Let me tell you how we trade. On Binance, for instance, every cryptocurrency you are buying with the US dollar. So first thing first, I convert my Naira into US dollar before I even trade. I cannot come to the financial market, to the space, to the exchange with my Naira, which is one red flag. You can't come with your Naira. But if Nigerian government had regularize the whole thing, I could have come in with my e-naira. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Now, I don't have any business with the dollar. I'm buying and selling with my e-naira. So if I should buy, let's say I buy a cryptocurrency, for instance, I buy BTC with my e-naira. The minute I convert my BTC into, the minute I sell and I make some profit, I'm making the profit in what? In naira. And then I'm sending the naira what? Back into my account. So that dependence on US dollar would also what? Reduce. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So there are a lot of, like I said, it's a very wide topic. There are a lot of things that the government need to really look into. There are a lot of things they need to look into. And like I said earlier, if the government would look at this, right, they are going to make crazy amount of revenue from these platforms. Yes. Binance in a day, sometimes Binance make, I think as at yesterday, Binance made about 500 or something million.
Wow.
Just one day.
Wow.
And they are not remitting one kobo to Nigeria. What are we saying?
Yeah.
It's a very big problem. So that is the biggest problem we are currently facing. So e-naira would have been a very good initiative, but the implementation was definitely, it was dead on arrival. Sincerely dead. Nobody's even using it right now.
Yeah, I think 20 minutes is not enough to actually dissect.
No, it's not enough.
There are a lot of
things to brush.
Space. But then, thank you so much. That is all we can take for the interview segment. Thank you so much for coming and for sharing your insights.
Thank you very much for having me. Thank you.
Yeah. We'll take a quick break, and when we return, we'll bring you tech tips. To stay with us. Today on Tech Tips, we'll be giving you tips on how to avoid crypto scams in Nigeria. If you're investing in digital currencies, here are 5 smart tech tips to help you stay safe. Step 1. Verify platforms. Before using any crypto trading app or exchange, double-check it's licensed or has stronger user reviews. Stick to well-known platforms like Binance, Coinbase, or Luno. Avoid any sites that promises guaranteed profits. That's a red flag. Step 2. Beware of influencer hype. Scammers often pay influencers to promote fake crypto projects. If someone's flashing luxury cars and promising 10x returns, pause. Do your own independent research before investing a kobo. Step 3. Use strong wallet security. Don't leave large sums in exchanges. Use a secure crypto wallet and enable 2-factor authentication. If your password is 123456, change it now. Step 4. Watch out for phishing scams. Scammers send fake links or emails pretending to be legit platforms. Always check the URL and never enter your private keys or login information on random sites. And finally, Step 5. Learn before you earn. Join trusted crypto education groups, webinars, or courses. A little knowledge can save you from massive losses. If it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. Remember, in crypto, you are your own bank, but also your own security. Stay smart, stay safe. And that's a wrap on the program. Do well to follow us across all social media platforms for more programs, news, and documentaries. My name is Dorcas Yakubuzala. Thank you so much for watching.